I should have taken the prerequisite. Welcome to episode 4 of the Work in Progress podcast. Today's podcast, we're going to talk about how you can take your classroom global or something. How are we going to do that? With the Polycom. It's a great bit of technology, and the person we're going to discuss the Polycom with today, Wini Bell. Let's talk about it. So, Wini, tell me a little bit about the Polycom and how we can utilize it in the district, how teachers and students might benefit from its technology.
Okay, the Polycom is a great learning tool to use in our classrooms. It's a way to allow our students to have more of a global focus within their small classroom setting.
Let's break it down a little bit. So what exactly is the Polycom?
The Polycom is a set of video conferencing equipment. It includes a camera and a speaker and an interface through the internet where we can connect with other classrooms, other organizations to provide learning content, whether it's collaboration amongst students or learning from experts out in the field.
So what's the difference between a Polycom and using Skype?
The main difference is the type of technology and the stability of the connection.
Are you saying Skype sometimes fails?
Sometimes it does.
Okay.
Unfortunately, and then you have the type that Skype communications aren't always as closely monitored, where with the video conferencing equipment we can really closely monitor who we're talking to, make sure that connection is reliable, so in the middle of a learning session we don't lose what we're working on.
What are some of the things that have been done previously using the Polycoms?
Previously, we've done things everywhere from field trips to zoos around the country, where the class has been able to actually have a live interaction with a zoo, I believe in Columbus, Ohio, and learn about their programs without ever having to leave the classroom. We have met with classrooms around the world.
The world. They could actually get an interaction or have an interaction with another classroom in another country.
Yes.
and have students literally speak that foreign language with a classroom overseas and have that authentic interaction.
Yes, we can do that. We actually had one instance that we've already done where a first grade English speaking class, they were just learning basic English, was looking for a way to practice their English, and so they connected with one of our classrooms here, and we had a limited vocabulary the classroom was able to work with, and so they just did a little activity so that that class could practice their English skills with our students.
How hard is it to use the Polycom?
The Polycom itself is really actually pretty easy to use. We do provide training for both the teachers and the staff that are using it. Through technology, you're not left alone to deal with that. We have options to help you find people to talk to that are beneficial to your class.
So if I was a teacher that was interested in incorporating the Polycom in the classroom, what would I do?
Based on a grant, we're actually lucky enough to be able to purchase some new equipment, and within the next month or so, there will be a Polycom unit in every building. So that will be available for the teachers to use to schedule. In the meantime, if they schedule through their coordinator, we have a couple of roving units that we can take to whatever building that is going to be using one, and we get them set up and get them going.
So the coordinator, who would that be?
The coordinator is determined by the principal. A lot of the coordinators will be your building LMPs, but that is not always the case in every building, but your principal would know who your Polycom coordinator for your building will be.
Thanks, Wini, for that information on the Polycom. Again, if you have any questions about the Polycom, you can contact Wini. You can contact your building principal. You can also contact us at the tech department or me. Connect with me on Twitter, on Facebook. You know the information is probably right down here currently. Or, of course, you can check us out and check out some information. We actually have a video on some Polycom usage on our YouTube channel. You know what it is, tcapsmedia 98. Again, hashtag any media that you have that you're putting out there on YouTube that's TCAPS related. What do you think?
I don't know, that was kind of scary.
One would think we have something there.